I helped in the community, helping different city representatives in making sure that things could get changed in some of the neighborhoods around here, because some of the neighborhoods we do have really serious problems and issues, and in order to get those fixed, they would need someone from the community to go out and speak to different, I guess just to speak in front of the city council and make sure that we could get those issues resolved. Our goal for the Institute for these kids is to prepare them for a career in music, because they do want to pursue music, and make sure that they understand the background of it, make sure they understand the pressures of it, make sure that they understand how much it's going to take for them to actually work with an artist and work with people of higher level and higher skills. We want them to graduate, of course, move on to college, and we're hoping later in time to be able to actually help, once they leave our organization after they've been here for the 4 years, to have some sort of money or something set aside, a scholarship, to where they can actually choose a college of their choice for music. Actually, the criteria is, we typically, the students that are here now will know of other students in their group, in a school. If they come from a different school, they'll say, hey, Mr. Diaz, we have such and such that's wanting to play, can they come out? And we'll have them come out, and we kind of give them a little a run through. So we'll do the rehearsal and let them see how they deal with it, and then we kind of let them know, what we expect of them, pressures and commitment. We don't have criteria. As long as they can play an instrument and are willing to put in the time to learn everything, we let them in, and they come and start to rehearse with us. We have supportive parents, which would be a parent that understands the time and the effort that's going to be needed for this type of program. That means if we have a long rehearsal, the parent is okay with it. If the student is falling behind in school, they'll come to us and say, we need to work together to figure out how we can get their schedule managed to where they can come to rehearsal, still pass their classes, and we're both satisfied. We have non-supportive parents where are just completely opposite, unsupportive of that child, do not want the child to come to the program, do not want to find rights for the students, would rather just pull them out, because to them music is meaningless and has nothing that is going to help them in their future. And a lot of kids do deal with that. We have more skeptical parents than actually learning the benefit of it. It's really the non-supportive parents that typically think that the Institute is taking advantage of their child, that their child is here and we're working them to death and they're not reaping any benefit from this program. We have the supportive parents are more, push, you need to push him more, you need to make sure he gets this. I want to make sure, what is he learning, what are he or she not learning? How can I get them to where Mr. Diaz is going to need them for this next show? Whereas the unsupportive parents are kind of just, they really just don't care. We don't see them. We typically don't even meet some of them until they get upset and think, oh, you need to start paying my child, or you need to give my child this, or you need to give my child something from the organization. But we don't charge the students for this program, because we want them. There's tons of students here in this area that cannot afford music lessons, that can't afford a music program, and at that, they can't even afford an instrument. So we try to make sure that they can meet different artists and have different people come in and tell them, give them that lesson that they need. And they do get that here from Mr. Diaz and different other artists that are willing to come in here and sit down and teach them that, give them that time and lesson that they need to take. The biggest challenge is to get parents to understand that the program is actually going to benefit their child. The program is actually trying to help their child. The struggles that they go through in this program can prepare them for life, can prepare them for college. It prepares them for college, in my point of view, by teaching them that they need to learn to juggle different things. They need to learn to juggle schoolwork. They need to learn to juggle life itself. They need to learn to juggle their career, which would be music if that's what they decide, because most of them do just say, I want to be a musician. Well, here's your chance to become a musician. We're not saying you're going to actually find we're going to get you a job in some type of music profession, but we're preparing you to the point to where you can say, I understand how hard it is. I understand how hard, challenging rehearsals are going to be, how challenging an artist is going to be, because they meet high profiled artists who are hard on them just like they would be on their own group. Other benefits would be just skills, like really just life skills and understanding. And they get a chance to actually perform or visit areas of the city or states if we get invited to different programs that they probably would never be able to get to on their own in high school. Watching them on stage and actually finishing their program, and when they come off, they're excited about it and happy that they did it. Scarce if we can't find people to support. Scarce if parents don't start to understand that like I said, the program is here to help you. Yes, they have long rehearsals at times. Yes, Mr. Diaz and other artists are typically hard on the students, hard asking, push, learn this, learn that. But without the parents' support and without organizations or funds for the Institute, it probably won't be around long. So if we can get that going, I think it would be a lot better. And our future, hopefully, if we were to get everything that we're wishfully thinking for a building to where it would have Diaz Music Institute would have a home where students around the Houston area could typically go any time of day that they needed to be. Yes, we have lots of students that come back. We have students that call, are you having a show? When can we go to rehearsal? When can we're home from college, can we just stop in and rehearse with the group? Can we just stop in and hear what they're doing? Can we stop in and talk to the students and just kind of let them know where this Institute has helped us get in terms of career-wise in college?